Have you ever went somewhere and accidentally met God? Because sometimes we think we're running an errand, when really God steps in and interrupts our plans. Anyways, welcome to Trap Bible Stories. Yo, so I'm reading my Bible, right? And in the Gospel of John 4, Jesus snapped, y'all. He was hanging out at a drinking well, waiting. See, many think he was waiting on his disciples to bring him some food, but no, Jesus wasn't waiting on food or his disciples. He was waiting on somebody else. And can I tell y'all something? Sometimes God lets everybody else leave because he wants a private conversation with you. Because waiting isn't just something we do. Sometimes God waits too. Anyways, while Jesus was sitting at a well, a woman walked up and paused. See, many called her the woman at the well, but scholars say her name was Photini, so her mama called her Clay.
I'ma call him Clay.
Anyways, Christ was like, "Hey, what's good?" But she just gave him a look. That's when Christ was like, "Give me a drink of water." Photini was like, "Are you talking to me? I thought Jews didn't like Samaritans." Christ was like, "Who said that? I asked you for a drink, but you asking me the wrong questions." So that's when Christ gonna say, "If you knew who I was for real, you'd be asking me for a drink, and I'd be giving you some living water." Photini was like, "Living water? What's that? I don't have a pitcher or bucket, but I got a little water pot, but I'll take some of that. Where is it at?" Christ was like, "Girl, this ain't no regular water. If you drinking from a well, Ozarka, Dasani, Voss, or Sam's Choice, you're gonna always be thirsty. But what I give will never leave you thirsty. It'll give you satisfaction in God forever, and you'll never thirst again." Photini was like, "Oh yeah, let me get some of that water." Jesus was like, "Oh, so you wanna be satisfied in God? Cool, do me a favor." Photini was like, "What kind of favor?" Christ was like, "Go get your husband and tell him come holler at me." Photini was like, "Husband? What husband? I'm single." Jesus was like, "Right. But didn't you have 5 people you've been giving husband privileges to? And the person you living with right now ain't your husband either, is he?" Oops, pause. Y'all, Christ wasn't trying to embarrass her, he was exposing that. He wasn't just counting husbands, he was revealing thirst. Because every man represented another attempt at satisfaction. Husband number 1, she was probably like, "This is the one." Husband number 2, maybe love will last this time. Husband number 3, she was still empty. Husband number 4, she was still unfulfilled. Husband number 5, but she was still incomplete. And now she's living with a man she's not married to, and she was still thirsty. Christ was really saying, "You've changed relationships, but you've never changed wells." He was like, "You right, you're not married. But tell me this, how are you out here in these streets, saying you want to be fulfilled and satisfied in God while trying to fill a spot with man that only God can fill?" Photini was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, how you know all that? Are you a prophet?" Christ was like, "Duh, I'm him." There's gonna be a time when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Are you ready to walk in truth? Because you gotta want this water, not just in heart, but in action. Photini was like, "Yes, I want your living water." Christ was like, "Good, the Father's looking for people like you to be his worshipers." Photini was like, "Okay." But y'all, she didn't just experience God for herself. She ran to go tell anyone who would listen about the man she just met named Jesus. Y'all, when Photini got back to town, she yelled to the other Samaritans, "Hey, y'all, come see about a man." They were like, "What? What man?" So she said, "The man, the only man that matters, I think he's Christ." They were like, "What? Christ?" She was like, "He knew all about me. He told me about my life. He gotta be Christ. How else would he know about Ray Ray, Jeremy, Jackson, Trell, and Corey? I came for water, but he gave me a new life." And pause. Before y'all judge this, how many of you have been hurt? They were like, "A new life? Really? Tell us more." Y'all, when Photini told them about Jesus, some people started to believe, but many others were like, "Show us this man. If he's really Christ, show us." So Photini led them back to the well where Christ was, and guess what? He was there, still waiting. Because he wasn't just there to just save her. He stayed to save them too. Cause the same God who waited for her waits for you. Y'all, Christ taught and prayed with them for 2 days and nights, and when they heard Christ himself, guess what? They started to believe too. Moral number 1, your past and your present are no match for an encounter with Christ. Moral number 2, nothing can fill a void that only Christ was meant to fill. No matter how many times we give ourselves to the wrong things and people, they will always leave us empty. Because Photini wasn't just with 6 men. She was searching. Sometimes it's for acceptance, sometimes it's for peace or a love that lasts. But just like her, we can keep looking for eternal things in temporary people, because Jesus wasn't exposing her failures, he was telling her. He was the answer she had been searching for her whole life. Photini thought she was looking for water, but Jesus was looking for Photini. And maybe today, you thought you were just watching another trap Bible stories, but maybe this wasn't just about the woman at the well. Maybe it was a message to remind you God is still waiting on you too. Anyways, now go read it for yourself, John 4. I wanna know what y'all learned. If you wanna take home Trap Bible Stories, the wait is over. Order Trap Bible Story on Amazon. It includes stories, journal, and reflection questions. Get the audiobook at trapbiblestories.supercast.com. Like, share, follow, and comment for more, and I'll see you on the next video.
We learned the scripture, mama, we made it. Been reading the Bible, Genesis to Revelations. These Bible stories painting the glory. God get the glory from every story. Trap Bible stories. Trap. This is the trap. Trap Bible story. Trap Bible story. We learn the scripture. Mama, we made it. Been reading the Bible, Genesis to Revelation.